Hey guys, welcome to Flat Top King. Hey, today it's all about the steak tacos. We're going to do very easy, but pack massive flavor. You guys stay tuned. All right, so look, our flat top is preheating. It's on low. We're going to raise the temperature pretty good today. We're about 250 right now, so we got a little ways to go. I just want to show you guys this really quick. We mentioned it in our flat top grill must-haves. You guys can check that video up there if you guys want to. This is how it looks like when I come out. I know you guys don't see this a lot, but remember, I bought this little fancy gadget for like $2.50 at, what was it, Academy?
Yep.
Academy Sports. I know, I just thought maybe you guys might want to see it. This is literally how we bring this stuff out to film. So I guess it's one of those things where I actually use what I say I have. So let's just go over the list of ingredients real quick. It's going to be a super quick video. All right. Here's what we got right here. I got my pico that we made yesterday. We knew we were filming today. Fresh tomatoes from the garden, a little bit of cilantro, onion, jalapeno, garlic, salt, pepper, and lime, okay? Make it however you want to, as spicy as you want to. But at least make it the day before. This right here, okay, is the star of the show. And all this is the trimmings from when we got our whole filet. I haven't done a video of that because I'm not necessarily a butcher, but I think we're onto something. The point is, it's all the scraps left over. And this is one of the things I love to do with the scraps. You know, we buy the whole ribeyes, we buy the whole fillets, we trim them and preserve them, freeze them ourselves. So basically all I did was label this like fajita mix. I took the strips and all I've taken is my big old meat cleaver, diced it up really good. And the point of that is because we're using these awesome little street tacos. They're small, so you can't have a lot of ingredients on there, okay? So all I'm going to do, about a quarter of a lime. I love that fresh lime flavor. Obviously, this part is optional from now on, but it just helps tenderize the meat. Just gives it like a little bit of freshness. There's so many pre-made sauces out there. There's a lot of taco seasonings out there, but you guys know my favorites, right? Little paprika, a little cumin, a little bit of salt, a little chili powder, a little garlic powder, a little fresh cracked pepper. And I don't want to over season this. A little bit of taco seasoning. I actually am looking more forward to the taste of the beef with the lime. I just think it adds just a little bit of extra, okay? So I didn't, you might look different in the video, but I didn't necessarily over season this. I want this to really shine right now, okay? So we're just going to set this aside. Let the seasonings and the lime kind of work into the meat while our flat top's preheating. And while that's going, let me show you what we got going on right here. A lot of times, people will make this awesome sauce to drizzle over top, right? You guys, I mean, there's 1,000 different options that can go into it. This is one simple way just to keep it nice, clean, fresh. You don't have to worry about a blender. You don't have to worry about bringing out another mixer, especially if you're using a flat top, because you know it's just one more thing you have to dirty up, one more thing you have to bring out, right? So this is going to be like the rustic method, okay? Cilantro, about equal parts of sour cream. This is just one avocado, a squeeze of lime. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because our tacos are so small that once you fill them, you don't have a lot of options to put a lot of things in them, right? So this is maximizing the ingredients and the size of your shell. That's very important. Remember, I told you guys to match the hatch, remember? Where we're cutting vegetables or something like that. This is a perfect alternative for that. Not an alternative.
Example.
Example, thank you. Culinary word of the day. Here's a tick. You ready? You guys?
If you don't know what a tick is, watch his previous video.
Yeah. All right. Just a little rough chop. You guys obviously can add your jalapenos, anything you want to. It's just a quick smash. If you blended this together, add a little crema or a little milk, heavy cream or anything, then you would have yourself like an avocado cream sauce, okay? And instead of substituting lettuce or cabbage or anything like that, we actually came out with a radish. The point where the radish is, it gives you a lot of that deep crunch that you need to offset the softness. And they're right there. Once again, we're talking about how small these tortillas are. So that's a perfect way to bring that crunch in. All right. All that's done. Let's see what we got here. So just a quick video today. Okay. 420, something right through there. So you guys see how fast it cranks up. Just turn this section on medium. A little avocado oil. Here's a telltale sign. If you guys don't have this, okay, this was not in my must-haves. I'm gonna show you why. If you're not smoking and you know that you got a high heat oil, then you're probably not at the temperature yet, okay? So I'm just gonna give this a couple more minutes, let this smoke come up, or let the oil come up to a smoke point, and that's where we're gonna add our beef. I bet it's only been 2 to 3 minutes. See how we're smoking? That's those telltale signs I talked to you about. All right. Plenty of space. You don't want to overcrowd it. Each little piece almost gets its own little home. Of course, you guys can use ribeye. You guys can use sirloin, thinly sliced chuck roast steak. This is just what we had left over, and it's a great way to use it. I'm not necessarily looking for browning. Right now I'm just looking for doneness. It's almost like the idea of that Philly we made where there's 2 ways to do it. You can add your meat and look for that Maillard reaction, which
Bob, where are you at?
Which is the browning of the meat, not the caramelization of the meat. But in this instance, we're wanting the fat to stay with it, okay? So this is what we did with those Phillies. We cooked on low, and we kept all that juice from those ribeyes. Same thing with here with the scraps of the tenderloin. Okay, take that leftover oil from the meat, warm our tortillas up. If you guys had one of those fancy dancy flat top grill tortilla holders, that'd be perfect for this. Just warm them up a little bit. All right, just line them out. And this is how I'm gonna make them. Very nice and simple, okay? Avocado sour cream mash. So I'm talking about when you're talking about these little tacos, you don't have a lot of space to put a lot of ingredients on there, so you can maximize your effort by adding a couple things together. It really goes a long ways. All right, right there. A little slice of radish. I love the crunch. Heck, you guys could add this to your pico if you wanted to and just skip the step, but I wanted to be able to
make your wife happy. That's what your wife requested. Leave the radish on the side.
The things I do. All right, come back in a little beef. Now look, this, you guys know that this can go 1,000 different ways. Between toppings, between seasonings, between the cut of meat, between how you cut the meat. But this is just a nice little fresh dinner for us. Not too heavy. It also stretches your beef, considering this is tenderloin. When they're pricier beefs. And you guys can see we got 6 nice tacos. That's all for me. And come in here and just top it off with a little fresh pico. All right, guys, nice and easy little steak tacos from the Griddle. It's 100 degrees outside, so I want to keep it nice, light, and fresh. Let's see what we got here.
Boy, that was the whole taco in one bite. Give me a bite.
It's exactly what you think it should be. You got to be careful with all the flavors because
that's good.
Everything marries together. They got all kind of like the similar notes, so you got to want to be able to balance them here and there so they're not overpowering each other. I think it's awesome.
That's perfect. Perfect balance of flavor.
Light and fresh. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Steak tacos on a flat top grill could not be any easier. Peace.